I was in at the very beginning. I'm one of the oldies. It seems such a long time ago now, and yet as well it seems like yesterday. The most interesting thing about being in this orchestra is the fact that it feels exciting every time a new project comes, every time we get the updated schedule. When I first started, it was so thrilling to be part of something new, and the aims and objectives that the orchestra had to incorporate Beethoven with Tom Adès' idea. So it was all really exciting, and I felt very lucky to be involved. What's really fascinating is that I realise nearly 25 years has gone by, and I still have that excitement every time there's a new concert coming up. It just feels like yesterday that I started, and I try to be the best player that I can be so that I can maintain my presence in the orchestra and give something to it, because it gives me an awful lot back. I've always loved education. I teach myself, professor at the Guildhall School, and I'm also head of woodwind at the Purcell School. So I have a huge interest in teaching, and mostly what that is about is sharing information, and you can do that on any level. So I've always been interested in young people who can barely play an instrument, or those that can't play it at all. So yeah, I've always been involved in the creative learning, and I've learnt an awful lot from that, actually. I've been very involved in the start-up of the Britten Sinfonia Academy, which is quite exciting, really, to try and extricate some of the best young musicians in the region, and having a little mini baby Britten Sinfonia. The way of working and the ethic of working and the programming have all been brought into working with those young people. So it's been really good, actually, because we've also met youngsters who are very talented but maybe have not had the access to that type of working, or sometimes sharing information about the instrumental playing, the technical learning. That takes it to a new level for them. Every time there's a new project, I'm excited. I'm still excited after all this time. I'm still excited to get to the schedule, to see what am I involved in, what will I be doing. I couldn't pick out a highlight because there's too many, really, and they're so varied. There'd probably be a highlight for each, but for me, I realise that pretty much every time I'm working with the orchestra, it feels like, oh, this is it, we're in the thick of it. This is where it's happening, aren't we so lucky? Like today is a highlight. We're doing a premiere of Gerald Barry's Alice in Wonderland. How cool is that? Lucky.